Bernard McGuirk died last night. So Bernie, those of you in New York know Bernie and Sid in the morning. Those of you around the country know Gutfeld and McGuirk on the O'Reilly factor. Roll the tape.
You never insult people you don't like because
I do.
You insult everybody. Yeah. But no, it's something that if you want somebody to do well, that's the only thing.
Are you buying this, McGuirk?
I'm not sure if I'm buying it. There's a lot of animosity towards Mr. Trump, we know in the Republican Party and among some people on the right. I don't know where my friend Greg stands. Mm-hmm. I can only guess. But I love the guy.
I love
his attitude, everything. Of course, his nation of suckers no more Mr. Nice Guy, smash mouth, politically incorrect approach to his opponents and to our enemies. I love all of that stuff.
You know what you're hearing?
What?
Trump is like a rope bridge in a hurricane. People are scared to cross him. Bernie is terrified of him.
That's a
you
lie.
are terrified.
Absolutely not. I have nothing to lose.
Well, he wants Trump to go on his radio show.
Exactly.
That's not true.
You scratch his back, he...
Remember the kid who was gave the finger, the double fingers to the audience, and then he got an elbow to the face. The fact that Trump is paying that old man's legal bills, I love that. I think that's fantastic.
You're a Trump guy, and you're skeptical of his...
I'm worried about the general election. He is less popular among women than leaving the seat up.
Okay.
No gender gap in Wisconsin, by the way. So that's maybe a falsehood or a myth.
You know, the general election, once they get into that, it's a whole different story. But you have to admit, McGuirk, that there is concern on the part of the Republican Party that if Mr. Trump does get the nomination, not only will he lose the general, but they'll lose the Senate and the House.
Well, that's what everybody thought back in June when he was running for the nomination. They thought he would get nowhere near it.
Bill McGuirk was right. Now, I knew McGuirk, he died of cancer. Almost 30 years. He's a Long Island guy, lives in Long Beach. His wife, Carol, 2 children, Melanie and Brendan. I wasn't buddies with McGuirk. I mean, I wasn't like going over for cocktails or anything like that, but we had a very good relationship. He opened for me in a show I did in Huntington. I went on his radio show on WABC every week. And solid guy, really funny, smart. And I remember one time I was on Imus, where McGuirk was the producer. And Imus was giving me a hard time about something, Imus. And after the segment was over, Imus continued bad-mouthing me. McGuirk said to him, "Hey, O'Reilly's a national treasure. Let's shut Imus up." So Bernie was a guy that would speak his mind. Fabulously successful in New York on WABC radio. I identified Irish, Bronx. My father's from Brooklyn, obviously Irish. He went to Cardinal Hayes High School. I went to Chaminade. We played each other in football. I mean, there's so much in common with him. And, everybody's sad today because Bernard passed away, but I say, let's celebrate his life, okay? I'm sure some of you remember, I put him on every week with Gutfeld. Gutfeld, by the way, should be sending me checks for making him famous. And it was a great segment. It was back and forth. It was a lot of fun. But the most important thing is that Bernie McGuirk was an honest man, a solid man, and we will all miss him. So I thought you'd all like to know that. Inflation at its highest level in 40 years. Interest rates skyrocketing. We all know that. Market experts like Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Morgan, not only predict a recession, but are using scary terms like economic hurricane and unprecedented. So you need to call the only precious metal dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. Please call them today, and they will have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA or 401k. They have thousands of satisfied customers, are the highest rated firm in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they'll give you up to $2,500 of free silver on your first order. Please call 866-501-5201. 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Again, 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. 3-2. Bill O'Reilly here. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure you subscribe to the First TV YouTube page. Just hit the big red subscribe button below, and you'll get clips and highlights of my program, The No Spin News, every single day. We'll see you soon.